got stupid hair, stupid people that don't care, 'cause they're stupid people like stupid things, stupid people wear stupid rings.
Okay, so what I want to show you is, let's see this in real-time footage. I'm going to show you what we glossed right over and completely missed it. You're going to be shocked when you see it. You catch that? Few more times. Let that soak in, folks. Kind of looks like a ghost going across the screen. Spiraling beams of light. Let's see if we can stop it. 4 times slowed down. Look at that. You guys see that? It's moving in front of the camera. Wow. Now, let's watch. Now this was happening throughout the whole footage. We could see it here slowed down. Looks like ghosts coming across this crystal clear. You guys see that? Coming across the camera. In case you missed it, looks like ghosts coming across the screen. Right here. See it? See my cursor? See all these weird squiggly marks, just like we see on the screen? There's a neat little story to show you. Mysterious. Let me translate this page for us. Now I don't even know what language they're speaking. Probably German or something back in Europe. So I'm gonna spare you the let's play it. I'll leave a link to this. You could do this. So their story is they had burn marks in their furniture, their outdoor furniture. Keep in mind it says suddenly. Suddenly. Okay? Remember that. Suddenly. Burn marks in their furniture. And so they get an investigative troll team here. And, or, you know, whatever. They could be the Men in Black. They blame it on the windows. Look at the image that they're casting on here, by the way. Square windows casting round images, just like I showed you. Remember, this was suddenly, okay? So the furniture's always been there, the windows have always been there. Why didn't it burn earlier? Why did it burn like as soon as the sun came up the next day? Or the next year? Why was it suddenly? That's the report, folks. Want to hear the excuse? What else? Oh. Wait. Let me show you some more. So they have an outdoor trampoline showing the burn marks on the styrofoam. Okay? Of a trampoline. It's been there for a long time. Trampoline's been there a long time. Why didn't it burn the year before, or the first time the sun came up? Suddenly. Remember that. I'm gonna tell you. It came from those windows. It sure did. That part is true. Look at the explanation they give us. Let's see. So, they see the beam, they do some heat measurement, it's basically hot. They basically, I don't know if I can get the exact snapshot here, that the heat expanded the window so that it convexed out like a lens and basically cooked it from freaking how many feet across? I dare anybody to go heat up a window and use it as a magnifying glass, as a reflecting magnifying glass, with a back like this, and see if it burns your furniture. Go ahead.
Honestly, you do not want to be here right now. It is the hottest I have ever felt in London. It's all because of that building beside me. Jim Watterson is a reporter on City AM. He's just cooking up some lunch here. I can't even lift it up, it's actually that hot. He's just fried an egg here on the streets of London. He's just putting that in there for his story. It is so hot. It is so hot. There you go. He has just cooked that egg on a frying pan on the streets of London. If we just look back down there, our cameraman Jim, those tiles have just popped off in the heat. That's how hot it is. It is like being under a magnifying glass, and we need to get into the shade actually. We have with us a solar physicist who is Dr. Simon Foster. If we can just kind of squeeze this. This street in London is rapidly becoming a tourist place.
This is ridiculous. Luckily I've come dressed for it, but it's focused down here. The building behind us is focused down. I've never felt heat like this. I stupidly left my bag out. And you probably see, so this is actually, it got up to 92.6 degrees.
That's Celsius.
That's Celsius, so that's how hot, as I say, I left one of my boxes out that actually contained this, and that's how hot it gets. You can't believe how hot it is. It's actually really unpleasant to
Simon,
actually be out in it.
You're a solar physicist. Just explain this to us, because I've never felt like this in London.
So it's basically, it's like a satellite dish. When you've got a satellite dish, it converges or forces radio waves down onto a point, and then you've got your transceiver at which you receive them. Now you can do the same with light, and that's what this building is doing. Basically, you've got a vast area that's collecting sunlight, and it's focusing it down onto a tiny point, which is where we're standing. So all that sunlight that's hitting that building is being focused down here. It's like being under a magnifying glass as a kid, you know, when you can burn stuff. That's what we're in. It's like a giant version of that, and we're feeling the effects. It's really deeply unpleasant.
I'm sweating here just talking to you. Let's look at the statement. We've got a statement from the owners of the building, which we can take a look at now. They say the phenomenon is caused by the current elevation of the sun in the sky. It currently lasts for approximately 2 hours per day, with initial modelling suggesting that it will be present for approximately 2 to 3 weeks. Dr. Simon Foster from Imperial College London, your reading of that statement?
Well, obviously, if you're here for those 2 to 3 weeks, now it's 2 hours, and obviously we can walk past, these buildings can't. So they're going to be caught in the focus of it, and just as you see there, you're going to be able to basically burn stuff with it. It's kind of from a scientific point of view, I find this fantastic. You know, it's really interesting. I want to come down to see what happens to these buildings over the next few weeks, but you know, for those couple of weeks, this is ridiculous. It is so hot here, I cannot explain. It is ridiculous.
How sweet to be an idiot, as harmless as a cloud, too small to hide the sun, almost poking fun at the warm but insecure, untidy crowd. How sweet to be an idiot.
Oi, 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 oi.